Okay, we need to make a couple washers. We need to make a couple stainless steel washers for my snow blower. We're going to do this at 490 RPMs. Find out why that's happening. Okay, I don't like that. Let's try a couple things here. That's not engaged. Let's try reversing the direction. Let's try the motor in low range. Okay, it starts good in low range. Now, I'm not sure if I can go straight to high range or not. Let's try turning it off. Now go to high. Okay. There might be some new motor sounds because of the grease that's in there now. Let's see if we're still live. We are. Okay, so I got a center drill here. I'm going the wrong direction. I'm going to stop everything. Make sure it's completely stopped. Go forward. Okay, there we go. Now we're going the right direction. 490 RPMs. We're just spotting. Probably should have some lubricant on there. And hopefully the sound is going to be good here. There we go. Okay, we're going to hit the clutch. Why didn't it stop that time? There's something different going on, and I almost want to think that it has to do with greasing the motor. This calls for a number 9 drill, a through hole for 8/32. I don't have a 9, so I'm using an 8. Unusual noises going on. Stainless steel. I thought this was a good sharp drill. go pretty far. My parting blades are pretty thick. Well, surely that's plenty to make. I need 2 washers. I'm going to make 4. Okay, and hit engage the clutch. And that baby stopped right on the dime. Isn't that great? If you know what I've gone through, I'm really getting some weird noises. So I guess we're gonna actually, I think that grease actually did make some kind of difference down there. Hoping it didn't do anything bad. I couldn't imagine that. So we got a parting blade here. Probably gonna need to. I'll be alright. So I'm going to make these things about let's see. There we go. So if I go we're going to zero that, and we're going to make my I've lost my measurement there. Okay, so let's try this now. Let's go. There's 90 thousandths. I'm gonna do 100 thousandths. Let me lock my carriage. Pull back. Sorry about that. Unlock my carriage. Well, that wasn't very smart. Because I've lost not a very big room, but when I drop something, it is gone. Okay, let's do another 100 thousandths. Locking the carriage. Let me bring you up a little closer. Maybe down a little bit. Okay, boy, that I tried to pick that thing up, only to put it back on the tool that I was catching it with, and it proved to be too hot for me to handle. Okay, so I dial in on another 100 thousandths. And we're right there. Carriage is locked. I need to pull you back a little bit so I can lock that carriage a little tighter. Yeah, that motor is adjusting to that oil. Or grease. Okay, we can resume parting now. And I ran across a guy, he's probably blocking you there. How can I catch that without blocking your view? Okay, we're going to unlock the carriage, bring you back, let's bring the carriage back, and if I hit that, there you go. So, yeah, you're seeing that. I'm going to stop the camera now and see if I can't find the other one that I dropped on the ground. Probably cooled off by now. Okay, I got just the yeah, we're there. Let's make sure we were live. I had just the I doubt if you'll see that by the time I get there. Put you way over here and watch the tool. Tool there? Yeah. Okay, I don't think you saw anything there. You probably just, I think all you saw there was probably the side of the chuck. Okay, there's 3. I only have 2. I think there's 3 spots for screws. I can get away with 2. Well, I'm not even sure of the other one. Let's just say there's 2. Well, I only have 2 stainless steel cap head screws. So technically, I guess I only need. Well, it really does seem like my motor was kind of adjusting to having grease. I don't know if anybody else followed the greasing the motor video, but I pumped grease through the top of the bearing area and then through an exit at the bottom. Well, only about an inch trail of the old grease came out of the bottom, meaning there wasn't any grease in there. And I pumped it full, and I mean, it's kind of farting and burping, and you know, the motor itself. So I think that's a good thing. Now, I did run, I was not able to get the bottom plug off of the left side of the motor, the pulley side. It's just kind of stripped out, and you can't get your fingers in there, and it's pretty involved to take everything apart to get to it. So I figured if there's no grease on that side like there was on the other side, I'll just pump it until it stops. Now I did start that process, but I actually stopped because I was getting tired pumping. So let's pick that procedure back up. And here is my pump. Then my idea is I just keep pumping this until it comes out up here at the Zerk fitting, or I run out of grease, because I know that the first side, the right side, took 6 ounces of grease, but there was probably a couple of those ounces that I wasted because I didn't recognize it as the new grease. So this is a new 3-ounce tube, and it's probably over half way empty. So I'm thinking this thing should top off any time now. Okay, I'm out of grease for all intents and purposes, so yeah, hold on. Okay, here we go. And kind of something interesting. The guy who gave this to me told me that snow blowers do not have air cleaners because there ain't no dust involved in blowing snow. So, okay. I got the something's hanging up on this side. I got the maybe I got it in the wrong hole. No, I got the choke. Well, this went right on before. Okay. Something's different this time. I know what it is. I got a frickin' screw in there. Brilliant. Okay. So I get the choke control through this hole. And there it is. And that sits right there. And I think we have space to put in our first screw. Now, third gear also needs to be addressed. And the linkage on the auger runs constantly. And that's probably something that needs to be addressed as well. Okay, we're gonna we got two choices here. In this cover, he's ran this thing for for years without even having this cover on there. He was surprised he still had it. So that's good and tight there, and click, that's good and tight. Let's see if it'll start up. Okay. Let me get some stuff out of the way. Now this you plug this into your household current to operate the starter, the electric starter. So we'll do that, and I'm going to prime the thing a couple times. I'm going to turn this, I'm going to choke it. That's choked all the way, and the throttle, I'll put that up around right in the middle. And where's the button at? It's down here on this cord. A little less. Alrighty, I think that was swell. I'm going to unplug it. Okay. And let me unplug you temporarily here. Okay, now for the really great news, or information rather. Chris Simon, I never can remember his last name. The person I introduced a week ago has the black Pratt & Whitney. And he turned me on to, where did the guy go? The Backyard Machine Shop. He's got Pratt & Whitney. He has the apron completely removed from the machine, and opened my eyes. The back of that apron is not sealed, as I suspected or assumed from the examination that I gave. But he takes it all apart, and it's like I stated recently, it's just a screw. And according to him, watching him, I should be able to turn this screw counterclockwise and screw it right out of the hole it's threaded into. Then turning it the other direction, it would pull the cone together and make the clutch close the clutch. Yeah, I put a call out to him and asked him to give me a little advice. He had the shaft out and the cone, and he was having trouble, you know, just putting it on freehand, and you know, talk about need to chasing the threads. So his machine, I think, is a lot older than ours. I think he's 1920s or earlier, maybe. But it's the exact same apron. The worm gear on this has 4 starts. The threads is a 4-start thread, and then the one for the cross slide is a single point thread, single thread. So this one runs 4 times faster than this one. Yeah, hopefully this gentleman who presides over this channel will be able to shed some light on my situation. So we know that the motor is adjusting to having grease. I'm wondering if I should, the plug that I can get to, I'm wondering if I should undo that plug and let the motor run and see if it wants to push any of it out. I don't know. Almost sounds like a good idea, and again, it might be really foolish too. So, or maybe not foolish, but no effect. Okay, I made 2 extra little stainless steel washers, and that's, you know, it's no big deal. I mean, come on, you know. But that's one of the coolest things, is I'll be working on something in the house, and you know, the wife will say, well, you know, we need this, you know, I need a screw, or I need this. Well, I come out here and make one. And that's, you know, it wasn't long ago, I was so threatened by metallurgy and working with metal, and probably still don't even know what that means, but it's pretty freaking cool making stuff on this machinery. Hey, like and subscribe, tell a buddy, bring a friend, help this channel grow. It doesn't cost a thing. Later, guys. Did I mention that we are having a winter event here in southwestern Ohio? I think because I now have a snowblower that the snow will pass us by. But it's the old adage, you know, you go out and spend $800 on a snowblower and it doesn't snow for 6 years straight. And you sell the thing for $100 to the neighbor kid, and he makes about 10 grand on it the next winter doing your driveway and everybody else's as well. So rented a truck, $19.95 a day, and then you pay, you know, I think close to 60 cents a mile. So I estimated about 100 miles. So there's 60 bucks, let's say, plus the 20 is 80. And I stopped and got a hamburger. So, you know, you're $100 spent today to pick up a free snowblower that starts right up. Nice old Briggs & Stratton. All right, guys.